The ANC Women's League has slammed the Sunday Times, saying the newspaper is staging a smear campaign to discredit Dr. Dlamini-Zuma. In an article, the newspaper says that the tobacco smuggler is financially backing the campaign of the presidential hopeful. The league says Dlamini-Zuma has limited knowledge on all the contributions to her presidential campaign. The Women's League issued a stern warning to the Sunday Times and other counter-revolutionary media houses, as it said, to keep their hands off Dr. Dlamini-Zuma. In a statement, the ANC Women's League said, and I quote, "The African National Congress Women's League is not shocked at the desperate attempt by the Sunday Times to discredit Dr. Dlamini-Zuma through a staged smear campaign driven by white monopoly capital. We wish to categorically state that Dr. Dlamini-Zuma has had no clandestine and dodgy relations with anybody throughout her political career," unquote. The MKMVA has also come out strongly in support of Dr. Dlamini-Zuma, saying that the latest article is part of a smear campaign and has called the Sunday Times article as fake news.
Controversies where Military Veterans Association has noted with utter disgust this piece of gutter journalism called Gangster Republic that the Sunday Times published today. With this piece, the Sunday Times has reached new lows of sewer journalism, and I personally think that we should now start calling them the Sunday Slimes rather than the Sunday Times. They have turned a proud newspaper of the past into a tabloid rag that now specializes in smear campaigns and fake news, and it has utterly turned the reputation of the Sunday Times into tatters. Now, we know that the Sunday Times has been running a bias and anti-Dr. Dlamini-Zuma smear campaign for a considerable time now. The Sunday Times, not so long ago, published an article where they wrongly claimed that Dr. Dlamini-Zuma had a private residence at the residence of the president in Kandla, and that they were forced to withdraw that piece of fake news, and also that they had to apologize to Dr. Dlamini-Zuma. Now, what we see today is just an intensification of that smear campaign. Clearly, the Sunday Times has decided to throw its weight 100% behind one particular candidate